Hello guys, we're recording. The thing is right now, as you can tell, that the topic matter that we need to discuss today is a little bit quite technical, so it's just talking about the variation between what is the difference between an interpreter, a translator, and a linguist. Because on different occasions, if you guys know me by this point, it's just that I'll be referred to all of these names, these references as an interpreter, a translator, or a linguist. And of course, that I had to clarify the things that what is the difference. You know, I just came back from court. It's just that it's quite busy for me for lately. It just a lot of things are quite discombobulating actually. Yeah, I was at Kew Garden, Queens Criminal Court. So I'm an interpreter. What they say is actually, if I speak Arabic, I'll be with the military, and then they would be calling you a Turk. So a Turk, as an interpreter, it's just you speak. Another person speak this language, and you speak, translate that language to another person. So you speak. That's what interpreter is. Yeah, so that's what a terp is. But somehow in the military, they refer to you as turd. Might as well call you a turd. And so that's kind of a little bit of a pejorative term, so it doesn't work well. So, of course, I've been working with the military a little bit, but not in the Army, of course. I was in the Navy and the Coast Guard too. Yeah, but interpreter is how you say things. This person say this, you translate into another language, and that's Turk. All right, translator is a little bit different because you can be deaf and mute. As long as you can read and write, you can translate. Being translated is the same thing. You can just translate. Say, for example, all of these words, right? You can be deaf and mute, but you can still translate these words. These are quite ancient words. I mean, that's my vocabularies. Yeah, you can translate them. Translate, most likely, it's done by written form, so you can, you can translate these words. I mean, it's kind of difficult words to translate. You can translate, so you can be deaf and mute, and you still can translate. So there's still a job for you. All right, so that's good. So being both an interpreter and a translator, of course, and that qualify you to become a linguist. What is a linguist? Right? Because that is the ultimate thing that you can qualify yourself to be. Because you work with language. If you work with language, then obviously it automatically qualifies you as a linguist. And the thing about a linguist is just that you have to know the nature of these two languages that you coming from. To wit, I'm talking about Chinese and English. And hey, don't underestimate the substance of these two languages, because these are quite abstruse languages. And if I would say like Chinese, like these kind of Chinese, it's more abstruse than English, because obviously you have to become as qualified as a linguist. You understand that English came from a lot of sources, mostly German and Latin and Greek, and some Scandinavians and some other Hebrews and stuff. So if you could nail into that, so obviously your language is much better than everything else. But Chinese on its own is a very ancient language. So if you learn some of these ancient Chinese, like for this one, like this one, like 居海, all right, that's basically that means like I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna put you into meatballs, basically. Yeah, that's how ancient people did things. Yeah, that's very interesting, because once you become a linguist, and that you basically know a lot of histories, what's going on, what people says. And one thing I'm sure is that the world will be never short of terps, translator and linguist, because the machine would never replace you, because talking about these other person that is speaking in their accents, speaking in their dialects and in their idioms, and talking about things like that, the machine would never, yeah, series yeah, the machine would never catch up on that thing, because yeah. So all you aspiring individuals, keep on going. Yeah, that's that's what I do. Yeah, I'm very glad and enjoyed about this whole thing. So hands on for all the terps, translator and linguists. All right, catch you later.